You're in Kenya and you're looking for a sure-footed crossover SUV, this is a 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, one of the most underrated cars in the Kenyan market, and I think this car is very capable in terms of fuel economy, practicality, roomy interior, and also off-road capabilities. And if you are interested in excellent fuel economy, this is one of those cars. You can drive this car a whole day without charging it, especially if you live in the city and you just run through the city with your daily errands. From the design, the car is also quite good. It's a bit longer, so you get excellent legroom in the front row, the second row, and also you get a larger boot space. In terms of pricing, the pricing is not that bad. The asking price for this SUV is 3.4 million shillings. And of course, the price is very much negotiable, and you can buy it on hire purchase by depositing 50% the price of the car. The rest of the amount you'll pay in installments for 1 year, 2 years, and up to 3 years, depending on what feels better for you. Now, this is an amazing unit. If you're looking for a premium or entry-level crossover SUV in the Kenyan market, you can try this. Especially if you're looking at fuel economy, the Mitsubishi Outlander has crazy advantage over the other cars. I like the seats that you get here. The interior design looks amazing. In the back row, you have some nice finishing, especially on the doors. And also here at the center, you have half leather seats with Alcantara finishing back there. I love the alloy wheels that you get here. Some nice taillights over there. They look absolutely amazing. And in general, the car is, very practical. Before we continue with the review, let us look at the pros and cons of the Mitsubishi Outlander. So we start with the pros. With the pro number one, running costs. The running cost of this car is absolutely amazing. It is a plug-in hybrid and it gives you excellent fuel economy. And if this car is fully charged, you can drive to a maximum of 52 kilometers on full EV mode, but it depends on whether you'll be using the AC or not. When the ACs are on, you'll drive up to 40 kilometers of range. Without the ACs, you can drive up to 52 kilometers. On full hybrid mode, you get a combined fuel economy of up to 46 kilometers per liter, which is quite impressive for a 2.4 liter SUV like this. Pro number two, the car is very much reliable. With the with the plug-in hybrid system for Mitsubishi, it is tried and tested, and it is made in a way that the hybrid degradation is lower, and it gives you maximum what do you call it, maximum reliability. So instead of charging it at higher speeds, the charging on this is lower to ensure that the cells do not degrade so fast. So in terms of reliability for the hybrid system, unlike the other ones, I'd say this one is far better compared to the other technologies that you get around. Pro number three is the comfort that you get in this car is amazing. On the front, in terms of suspension, you get the McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs. It has gas dampers, and you get anti-roll bars to ensure that the car is comfortable. It's very stable as much as possible. With the gas dampers, it ensures that you get comfortable driving. On the back side, you have multi-link suspension systems with anti-roll bars also. The suspension system being independent, it ensures that it handles the Kenyan roads pretty well. So you get multi-link suspension system with coil and springs also, anti-roll bars, and also you get gas dampers to ensure maximum comfort. Pro number three is the interior quality. The interior quality of this car, especially this 2.4 liter plug-in hybrid, it comes with these leather seats here, which feels very premium, as you can see, or you can tell from this. You have this leather finishing on the seats with some nice stitches, and at the center you have this Alcantara finish to ensure that the seats are heated and cooled easily. The seats also are electrically adjustable. In terms of the finishing on the dashboard, you get this amazing steering wheel here with leather finish, cruise control setup. You get paddle shifters, analog clusters over there, nice infotainment system, centralized ACs, and a nice looking Outlander PHEV shifter over there. You have a twin motor 4-wheel drive. You can drive this car in sports mode, among many other things. In the same segment, this car is very spacious. As you can tell from the front, it is a bit more spacious as compared to the other cars. This is what you get on the second row. As you can tell, the legroom is amazing. The headroom also is quite large. And also, in the boot section, you get some amazing spacing. Look at this. So even though the boot space is not very deep, it's quite large. It's not deep because the batteries are located on the underside, which kind of compromises all the boot space. But in general, you have some nice, amazing space on these units. Now let us look at some of the cons that you get on this car. Remember, this car is a 2.4 liter petrol engine. So when you're not using EV mode, the fuel economy feels a bit terrible because for you to get the excellent fuel economy, you are at least supposed to have charged your vehicle. So if you don't charge it, you're going to use it like a regular SUV. So you're going to get some not very decent fuel economy. You get maybe 10 kilometers per liter. So you have to charge this car to get something good out of it. Another con to this car is the price tag. The price tag of this SUV is 3.4 million shillings. Some other people feel like the price is a bit high. If you look at the market share of this car. So from Mitsubishi Outlander, most people would say 3.2 million shillings is fair, 3.4 million shillings is a bit high. But at the end of the day, you look at what you're getting, and that is excellent fuel economy, and also you're getting a premium car like this right here. Another thing is that this car is a bit heavy. It's about 1.8 tons, that is 1,800 kilos. That is because of the battery packs that you get there. With all that weight, the car might not be very fast, and also the suspension systems will suffer after some time. Long use, of course, the suspensions will get a beating because of the heavy suspensions, but that is not something that I would say it would be a problem, because it's tried and tested, and I know that it will serve you a very long time. Another thing about this car is that it uses a single gear reduction system, which might feel sluggish, especially when on hilly places or in the off-roads, which might require shifting. But for this, because it uses a single gear reduction system, it might feel a bit sluggish. Even though you get some decent horsepower, you get 220 horsepower, 300 newton meters of torque. With a one gear reduction system, you don't utilize all that power pretty well. So in that case, we are going to continue with the review of this vehicle. If you're new here on this channel, make sure to subscribe, and as always, leave a comment or your thoughts in the comment section. So we're going to start with the general look of the car. From what you're seeing here, the car looks amazing. This is a facelifted version from the 2017 model. You get a new look, especially on the grille. You can tell from the headlights, you have the new designs over there. So this is what you get. On the headlights, you have two or double projector headlights over there. On the front side, on the lower side, you have your daytime running lights. On the inside part, you have your turn signals. On the lower side, of course, you have your LED fog lights. And you have a lot of chrome finishing on the front grille, your Mitsubishi emblem, a number of sensors over there to improve on the safety. And of course, yeah, I would say it is a nice finish. On the back side, in terms of taillights, you get full LED taillights, apart from your turn signals, which still uses, or it utilizes bulb technology, which is very much okay. On the lower side, you have your reflectors and your reverse lights, a number of sensors over there, a large rear bumper, chrome finishing, Mitsubishi emblem. You're being told these are Outlander Phev. On the top side, you have your spoiler and and your brake lights at the back. On the top side, you have your aerial fin, and on the sides, you have some nice tires over there. Side skirts with some chrome finishing, door handles also with some chrome finishing, and on the underside or the lower side of the window panes, you have chrome finishing, at least to bring out the aesthetic looks on the car. Now, this car is powered by a 2.4 liter petrol engine that has two electric motors, which are placed at the back, that ensures that you get some good or decent fuel economy. Now, the combined output of the 2.4 liter petrol and the two electric motors gives you a combined 221 horsepower, 300 newton meters of torque. The power is sent to the wheels via a single or a one-speed reduction gearbox, which is a bit sluggish when you're driving at high speeds, but it is very comfortable driving around the city. Now, this car is a full-time four-wheel drive. You have a twin motor setup at the back, which drives the back wheels, while the other engine drives the front wheel. so you get a very decent four-wheel drive that is the best choice if you compare it to the Subaru Forester or the Mazda 6.5. This one is a sure-footed four-wheel drive system, which is actually very powerful. And considering that you get up to 300 Newton meters of torque, it is a good off-roader. In terms of wheels, you have these 18-inch wheels, which looks good. I think these multi-spoke alloys makes the wheels look more premium. Some nice highway tires over here. In terms of suspensions, we said you have your McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs. You have gas dampers to ensure that you are very comfortable when driving this car, and also it comes with anti-roll bars. Being a plug-in hybrid, you need to have a dedicated charging point for your vehicle, because to get the best out of the EV or the batteries, you have to at least ensure that every time when you're driving this car, it has to be charged at least. Let us now check out the interior, but before we do that, the backside also has some nice suspension system. You have the multi-link suspension system, which is independent, and also it's quite comfortable with gas dampers and anti-roll bars to ensure that as you're driving this car, as you do whatever you're doing, you get comfortable ride. Let us check out the interior. Let us see how it looks like. So the interior on this car is pretty comfortable. Starting from the doors, you get plastic finishing, piano black finish over here, chrome plated door handles, power door controls over here, leather finish on this side, larger storage space, some space for your water bottles, a large speaker over here, and this is what you get generally on the interior. Some nice looking seats which are electrically adjustable. We've talked about that. Inside here, leather finishing, multiple controls for the infotainment system, adaptive cruise control, paddle shifters for your unit, some nice air vents over here, traction control. On the lower side, you have your tailgate opener. You can activate your sensors over here. Low range, what is this? LDW, lane departure warning. Oh, sorry, yes. And of course, you have your pre-collision monitoring system. In terms of clusters, you have a mix of analog and digital clusters over here, because these are plug-in hybrid, so you'd expect some of these things. And the mileage on this car is 40,000 kilometers only. The center console is pretty well made. The design looks good. You have a nice infotainment system here. You have air vents over there. Your push to start button, centralized AC controls. On the lower side, you have your 12-volt output. You can activate your tailgate opener over there. You can hit your steering wheel. The center console looks good, but it's not the most impressive. Two cup holders on this side. I love the gear shifter that you get here. It's kind of floating, which is okay. So you can charge your car, and of course you get your EV mode, so you can drive this car in full EV mode. We said this car has twin motors, so the twin motors drives this system, so you get a twin motor four-wheel drive, which is very, very good, especially for wet roads, muddy fields and all that. The four-wheel drive on this car is pretty much amazing. You can drive this car also in sports mode, which is nice. You have your electronic parking brake, seat warmers over here, a nice armrest, front passenger seats, which is also electrically adjustable. And on this side, you have a larger glove compartment, some nice air vents over there, digital rear view mirror, LED lighting, among several other things. Now let me show you the back side, then we call it a day. Now the back side on this looks pretty decent. In terms of sitting, it's very comfortable. Starting from the door, plastic finishing on this side, you have leather finish also, a deeper storage space, some speakers, and you get some decent leg room and headroom. Look at this, it's quite large. The seats are comfortable, leather finishing, nice stitches over here. You get a drop down armrest with two cup holders right there, air vents, and of course you have a 1500 watts charging port over there, so it will effectively charge your accessories. And then on the back side, you have your electric tailgate. Yep, the tailgate is electric, but it's not opening. Why? Yeah, anyway, so the tailgate is electric, which is pretty good, but it's not very deep because of the battery pack that is located there. So you might get a shallower storage space, but it is a bit large. So if you're interested on this car, the asking price on this unit is 3.4 million shillings. It is very much negotiable, and you can buy it on hire purchase. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe.